Record-breaking heat here on Saturday, April 27th in Manila and all across the Philippines, but specifically in Manila at the Science Garden. That's the headquarters for PAGASA, the National Weather Bureau. They hit a temperature of 38.8 degrees Celsius. That beats out the previous record of 38.2. And you might think, okay, it's only a half a degree. In the tropics, especially right near the ocean, that is a big difference. And once you start factoring in the humidity with that, it really can feel exceptionally hot. And this is why a state of calamity has been issued in numerous provinces across the Philippines. Plus, the ENSO really impacting the climate here. You have to go back to 1998 for that previous record. And remember, that was set in the previous strong El Nino out here in the Philippines. Now, I talk about, these hot temperatures, but keep in mind those heat indices. This is not a subjective number as well, by the way. This is calculated using the temperature and the humidity or the dew point, and you put those factors together, and it helps you relay basically how quickly your sweat will evaporate off of your skin. That's what the heat index is. So how quickly your body is able to cool down. It's not just, oh, I feel hot, it must be 50. No, these are numbers calculated using official sites. Some tips when we get up to these hotter temperatures, though, try to stay indoors as much as possible. Wear lightweight or light colored items and avoid drinking liquor and coffee in the middle of the day. I know I love my coffee at 2 p.m., but just some things to keep in mind. But let's go back to the heat index. This is, of course, in Fahrenheit. I just want to stress that. But just shows you, use the dew point and the air temperature, and basically where these numbers line up is where you get that heat index. As mentioned, it's not just a made-up number here. It's basically how your body feels and how it's going to react to these warmer temperatures and how quickly it can evaporate sweat and cool you down. And since we've been seeing these temperatures up and over 40 degrees for the heat index, it can be very dangerous. And actually, this is from the United States as well, but this is globally very similar phenomena. Heat often is the deadliest weather phenomena globally, not just in the US or the Philippines, but around the world. Not just typhoons, but heat can be dangerous too, guys. And some people have been saying, well, is it an official recording site out here? Your average home? Yeah, and if you have it outside on a porch or thermometer, the temperature can be different than the official site. These official records have been recorded at official sites. These are in these boxes that are elevated above the ground in a shadow, and we're still breaking records. So some pretty incredible stuff ongoing for our friends out here across the Philippines and Southeast Asia for that matter. So let's talk about your immediate forecast outside of just this potent heat that's already been taking place. This high pressure ridge influenced by the current El Nino that is starting to wane. We're at ENSO neutral, but it's been in place, helping to warm up the sea surface temperatures here, but also helping to keep that ridge dominating. We have that front back towards the north, bringing rainfall for parts of Okinawa, southeastern areas of China, flooding into parts of Kyushu, and then we still have the easterlies down towards the south. As far as your long-range tropical outlook, I don't see anything developing in the deep tropics. Now, you might be thinking, well, what's the point? What would that help? Yes, actually, increase in cloud cover this time of year would help cause much more greenery across the Philippines. Right now, a lot of areas, especially in parts of Visayas, are brown, so that's helping to absorb those warmer temperatures. But furthermore, it brings in cloud cover and causes a reduction in just the overall heat out here. So you want the rain, you want the cloud cover. A tropical system would actually be useful. Unfortunately, there's nothing like that in the forecast. And unfortunately, tropical system, of course, comes with its own slew of issues as well, but it would bring some relief from this relentless heat. The worst of it being from Cebu off towards the north into Manila. Another day, temperatures may not be record breaking, but we're looking at 36 degrees. Heat indices could push up to 37, maybe even 40. Look at this into the Cagayan Valley though, 38 to 40 again. Just brutally warm temperatures continuing to remain in place for our friends out here. Maybe in the mountains, Baguio, for example, higher elevations, you are seeing some precipitation relief with that cloud cover up there, but boy, partly cloudy with those southeasterlies still dominating for our places like Manila, even over towards Cebu and Metro Manila. The heat is going to continue. I don't see much in the form of additional rain that could help cool things down. So as always, stay safe, friends. Boy, this is an ongoing, very serious situation, and I don't say that as hype by no means. It's dangerous, and people die, and it doesn't get the press when we're talking about these heat waves that typhoons get. Because as a news personality, you can't go outside and be like, look at the heat. It doesn't compute very much for a lot of people. We just know it's hot. But relentless heat, especially for people vulnerable, elderly, especially, it can be very, very dangerous. And it's not this big photogenic, compelling thing that catches people's attention, so it doesn't get as much press, but it still can be very, very dangerous, and it's very telling. These record-breaking temperatures all time out here. So I don't say this as trying to hype it up. It's just a fact. It is what it is. We have seen these temperatures reported by Pagasa at their official site. It blows my mind. Some people, I don't know where these people are coming out of the woodwork saying this is hype. This is the Science Garden. This is the headquarters of the Philippine National Weather Service recording these temperatures. This isn't just some Joe Bib Bob Smith out in the mountains. These are the official sites. So it is a very serious ongoing situation. I hope everybody stays cool, stays safe, and be smart out there, friends. Thanks for your questions. If you have any in the comment section down below. And as always, number one thing, of course, is please, please, please stay safe out there. Have a good day.